Alright, hello all. This is going to be my wizard build video for Endgame. It took me a while to get this together because, well, quite honestly, this is my 6th character, and I do not strip other characters to make a character. So we'll start with the gear I'm using and what I'm hoping to upgrade to. Right now I'm using the Fancy Duelist Mask. I just started running TIC this week on this guy, so I've got 2 more weeks before I'll be able to get the Lion's Guard helm. I'm going to stick with the Ebony Stained. I've got, let's see, on Monday I should be able to get my Lion's Guard gloves. I just don't like managing the Spike Defenders, quite honestly. I'm using my Lion Hearts with a Vorpal. I did not have enough to make another Bilethorn, and so, hey, it is what it is. It's a Vorpal. I'm running my Rusted Iron Boots. Yes, it's got the negative 25%, but I finally got my tacticals up to just giving me a 0%, which is good enough. 3 books. I'm running the. This is going to be the best in slot set next mod, so I figured may as well use another one. I'm running this on enough characters that I get these pieces a lot. 2 Guiding Rings of the Spies for the 3% range powers. Charge Fury buff. I go with an Intelligence Dex build, and that's to get some crit severity and a little bit of movement speed, and of course the magical damage. I'm using a 10k power mount, and in my single target I go Swarm. One Artificers, a Combatant's Maneuver, that's important, and 3 Gladiator's Guiles. Companions, use what you got to use, right? I am working my Empowereds to get them up. I am using rank 15 Bondings. I got those finished. Guild Boons and Dungeons, of course that's on, and Defense. If you notice, that's the one stat I'm missing right now. I'm still short on defense. I hate to be under cap on any stats, but I'm waiting for one piece from MEs that I just haven't gotten yet. But I'll get there. As far as powers go, your at-will is basically always Ray of Frost. Use your Storm Pillar to help build up your AP. My single target moves, I've got Raven Fieldman on tab, Entangling Force, Disintegrate, and whoops, that's supposed to be Repel. And Repel. And of course, why is Ice Knife there? Let's fix that. There we go. And Arcane Empowerment is, of course, the daily you're going to be using for single target. Chilling Presence adds the chill damage, so we use Ray of Frost all the time. Storm Spell, the extra 100 magnitude, 20% of the time on crit attacks. It actually procs all the time. Spell Twisting for the extra damage on my Frost. Snap Freeze, I mean, another 40 magnitude damage. Chaos Magic, Striking Advantage, hey, more lightning damage, yes. And a Step Above Mastery. More damage, right? More damage. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You can easily go Burnished for weapons. I don't suggest Alabaster at all, but you can easily go Burnished. And keep in mind, my builds are my builds. It doesn't mean that they're going to be the best build in the world, but this is what works for me, and I'm ready to do end game, and it's not a carry, right? It's not a carry. Let me switch to AoE, show you what I did there. Just gotta wait a sec for the stats to pop back up. Okay, companions are all the same. Boons are all the same. Here's the powers. This is the only part that's really different. I use Repel on tab. It's annoying to a lot of people, but if you do it right, yeah, you push mobs into the group. You use it as a killing blow. It works great because it's an AoE. I always open with Icy Terrain. I like to open with Shard of the Endless. I get flack from some people who use Lightning, but if you look at it, you summon it, right? And while you're standing next to it, it's radiating damage. While you're standing next to it, you're building stacks of Arcane Mastery, and you can push it into groups to do a knockback. It's a win-win-win. And Steal Time is just huge damage. And then my main daily is Arcane Singularity. I like to suck all the stuff in and make it stand on top of my ice and all that good stuff. Yay, go Wizards. once again, this is what works for me. This is not necessarily what works for everybody else. Um, yeah, I'm still playing with it. I'll probably tool it a little bit, but I hope this at least gives you guys a little insight into what I'm doing.